up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lizelle. Now for today's video, as you can see, we are currently in a different surrounding, and that is because we are in my kitchen. I'm going to be doing something completely different for this video, and I am going to be attempting a viral trend that's going around at the moment. If you guys haven't heard about it, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but I think it's called dalgona coffee. If you haven't heard about it, it is basically a whipped coffee, and I have seen this everywhere. It's something that I've seen making its rounds on Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube, and I don't usually give into viral trends, but you guys know me, I love coffee, so here we are. So like I said, it is a whipped coffee, and even though this looks like something that you could only pick up from like a cafe, this is something that you can make at home by yourself with only 3 ingredients. Did I also forget to mention that this is going to be my first attempt at trying to make this, so fingers crossed this turns out okay. 4 ingredients. All you need is sugar, I just have caster sugar, instant coffee, and boiling water. Oh, that got a little bit too close to my face. So now that I have all the ingredients that I need out in front of me, let's get started. All right, so we have all of our ingredients: sugar, coffee, and the hot water. I just boiled this in a kettle, and basically what we're going to be doing is taking 2 tablespoons of each ingredient. So I have my little measuring utensil here so I get the measurements exact, because I've never done this before, so we've got to make sure everything is on point for this. So yeah, I'm just going to take 2 tablespoons of the coffee, and then same thing for the sugar, 2 tablespoons, which, wow, that is a lot of sugar. I don't usually have this type of sugar. I usually go with like sweeteners in my coffee, so yeah, that's a lot. And then of course 2 tablespoons of, well, hot water. And basically what you want to do at this point is just mix everything through. Of course you could use a fork or a whisk. I've seen a lot of people do this with a whisk, but I'm not trying to stand here for 2 days to do this.
I'm trying. I've only been doing this for 2 days. Like, give me a break.
So I'm just gonna mix everything through with my fork to start off with. So now that everything is all mixed up in there, I am going to come through with the little hand mixer. I would like you guys to take a moment to just pray for me, because I am scared that this is just gonna go everywhere, but fingers crossed that this turns out okay. So let's try this out. So I've only been beating this for like a minute at this point, and as you can see, it's already mixing through really nicely and turning into this like golden brown coffee color. So I'm just gonna keep on going with it till it gets to a thicker consistency. That's pretty much been another minute, and as you can see, it's definitely starting to thicken up a little more, but we need it to be kind of like fluffy and meringue-like, so let's keep going. Okay, so that is pretty much 3 minutes of like consistent mixing with the beater, and as you can see, it's nice and fluffy and thick, and oh my gosh, I just want to dip my finger in there. Alright guys, as you can see, this is what I meant by the consistency being nice and fluffy and meringue-like. Like it just, ooh, looks good. So from what I understand, that's pretty much everything that you need to do in order to make the coffee. Now I have here my cup with a little bit of ice and soy milk. I do like to drink soy milk. Use whichever milk you like, but for me I like soy. And basically what I'm gonna do is obviously take this and put it into here. Let's see if I can do this without getting it onto the edges. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wow. That looks so good. To be honest, it doesn't even look like coffee. It looks like peanut butter. How can I like squish it in there? Am I gonna use this whole thing for myself? Oh my goodness, I actually made this? Okay. Tell me this doesn't look good right now. Seriously. Obviously I'm gonna have a taste test right now, but before I do, I have the bowl. And I just wanna kinda see what it tastes like on its own. Alright, here we go. Wow, that's actually really nice. It's really airy. Like I can taste the foam already. It's really airy. Has that like bitter coffee taste, but it's also really sweet. So with that being said, I think I really want to try the coffee now. Where's my straw? Oh, by the way, here she is in all her glory. She looks pretty delicious if you ask me. But I'm gonna take my straw. Alright, let's see how this tastes. I don't know if I'm supposed to mix it, but I'm just gonna try it like this. Okay, all I taste is milk. Let me mix it up. Wow, it's really thick. Like the consistency of the foam, as you can see. I think I got some of the coffee in there. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's try this. Mmm, that's good. I like that. This right here, I feel like I could open up my own business, quarantine coffees. But seriously though, it kind of like, how do I describe this? Obviously if you use like a different milk, it would have a different taste, because like I said, I'm using soy milk, but for me it tastes like sweet coffee flavored soy milk. Like it doesn't have that strong bitter taste that coffee does for me. So would this be something that I'm gonna make every day? Probably not, just because it's pretty time consuming when I just want to have a quick cup of coffee. But in saying that, it was really fun to make and it looks really good as well. Like I feel like it just looks aesthetically pleasing. Definitely one to try. My only thing is that I don't like how much sugar that I had to put in it. Like 2 tablespoons of sugar for 1 drink. That's a lot for me. And I feel like that alone is going to keep me up for the rest of the day and night. But yeah, comment down below and let me know what you think. If this is something that you are going to try as well, let me know too. Or if you have tried it, let me know what you think of it. And with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed by hitting the little red button down below before you go. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I will talk to you in the comments and I'll see you all in my next video.